A big hit then to the all-important tourism sector here in Europe.
It is a big hit to the tourism sector. Of course, it could have been much more severe had it come during the summer months when we see so many more Americans traveling. And also, you have to realize that there is an out for this, right? Every country has to accept these restrictions, and they can set up their own details. So, for example, if you're vaccinated, perhaps you'll still be able to travel. And something like that could increase vaccination rates more globally. People who want to get out there and start seeing the world, really safer for them and for the world if they're vaccinated. So hopefully we will see some progress in that respect with these new kind of restrictions that are coming.
Yeah, certainly anything that moves the needle on that front when it comes to the US vaccination process would be positive. What does the backing of the Pfizer-BioNTech shot from the CDC mean toward getting more acceptance of the vaccine?
We're seeing vaccinations just become much more part of the natural landscape. Now, vaccinations, getting your annual shots, getting your childhood shots, that's something that everybody goes through. That is something that we do for measles, mumps, rubella. It's why we don't have polio. It's a very standard thing. And that's where we're moving to with these COVID-19 shots. Now, when they first came out, it was unbelievably fast, the development of these shots. And they got an emergency use authorization. It was an emergency, and we didn't have all the data that we wanted. What we're seeing now that we're almost 2 years into this pandemic, we have better data, and the CDC and the FDA is saying, okay, now we can actually look at the evidence we have and determine whether we think this is going to be a fundamental piece of our landscape going forward. The FDA has approved the Pfizer-BioNTech shot, and now the CDC makes the recommendation of whether this is something that should just be part of the standard script for everybody. It certainly looks like that's what they're going to do, and perhaps there are some people that might be more inclined to get it if it is fully recommended, but there's many, many more companies and schools and others that will be able to mandate these shots once they get the CDC's backing.
Michelle, what's the status of booster shots at this point?
Booster shots are coming, certainly in the United States. They're coming in the middle of September. We're on track for that. In Israel, they're already rolling out, and we're seeing some impressive data that you get a much stronger immune response when you get this third shot. And you have to remember what they're thinking about here is that it's not necessarily just a booster. The experts are really thinking that perhaps we said that there was going to be a 2-shot dose schedule. Maybe we really just all need 3 or even perhaps 4. That's part of where we're still learning when it comes to coronavirus.